Hey guys, so it has been a good minute since I made a video. I kind of lied in my last video. I said that I would do like Wreck This Journal videos once a week. I didn't end up doing that. I've just been kind of focusing on other things right now and not so much motivated on making videos here lately, which is not like I was super consistent before. I really want to be more consistent on YouTube and with my videos. It's just, I don't know. It's just been a little bit crazy, and this whole video I'm going to explain what has been going on. So, I'm pregnant. I am 19 weeks, 3 days today, and so this is kind of like what I've been focusing on instead of videos so much here lately. I've been just, I don't know, there's a lot of things that's changed since I made the last video. Like one, for example, the diamond missing out of my stupid wedding ring. So yeah, this whole video is going to be, I'm going to talk about the pregnancy, I'm going to talk about symptoms, and I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to tell you all the symptoms, even the gross ones. And I'm going to show you guys a few things that I've gotten while pregnant that has sort of like helped me to be comfortable and stuff. So this is just one huge pregnancy-focused video. So after our wedding, which actually before our wedding, I was feeling really nauseous all the time. And I thought maybe it was just like the nerves of getting married and just like, you know, my anxiety kicking in because it was coming up. But yeah, I just kept feeling nauseous after nauseous. And my sister had came to stay the night with me the weekend of my wedding. Like, we got married on Sunday, so she came and stayed with me Friday and Saturday to help me get ready. And, you know, do like girly things and face masks and stuff. That whole weekend, I was like so nauseous. And as we was out, you know, shopping and getting things ready, I had to keep stopping to go, you know, pee. And she was like, "Kayla, do you have a bladder infection or something? Like, are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I think it's just because I'm feeling so nauseous that I'm like trying to keep myself really hydrated to, you know, ease the nausea. And so maybe that's why I have to urinate so much." Well, then 3 days after the wedding, so I was pregnant when we got married and didn't even realize it. But 3 days after the wedding, I remember we was cooking dinner, and I think we was making cheeseburgers. I think I was pattying up the cheeseburger meat. I just kept feeling so nauseous and like so sick. It's just like that feeling where you want to throw up so bad, where you're just like, please just let me throw up and get it over with, because you just know you'll feel better afterwards, but it never comes. So it's very like frustrating. So I looked at my husband and I was like, you know what? Let's just take a pregnancy test and see. Took one and it was positive. Took two more because it kind of, you know, I'm like, was this real? So took two more. All 3 pregnancy tests turned out positive. So this pregnancy is kind of like it's a huge deal for me because for 5 years straight, I've dealt with infertility issues. We tried to get pregnant for 5 years, and it never came until now. So I'm going to make a whole separate video speaking about the things I went through trying to get pregnant for so long, and it's just not coming. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that deal with infertility issues, and I have PCOS, and there's a lot of women out there with PCOS that have struggles getting pregnant. So I'm going to make a whole separate video about the things I dealt with dealing with infertility issues, because I feel like it could really help some people out. So if you're really interested in that, keep an eye out, and I will definitely post a whole video just about that. So in my little wedding album that I have yet to even, like, we haven't printed our wedding pictures yet, so I don't have like wedding pictures in here, but my first appointment, I was 8 weeks, 2 days pregnant. So that's the first ultrasound that I got. The next ultrasound is coming up. You find out the gender around 20 weeks. So we don't know if it's a boy or girl yet. But we'll find out next week. So here is the ultrasounds at 8 weeks, 2 days. Now, on the ultrasounds, like over here, it says 18 weeks and 2 days. The dates, or the, you know, like the gestational age was messed up because of my PCOS. because they wanted to go by in my last period, and I'm just like, look, my periods are so messed up because of the PCOS, you're not going to be able to do that. It's not going to be accurate to go by by my cycle. So there's another one of baby, and I've like nicknamed the baby Teddy Graham, even though it looks like a jelly bean, because the ultrasound technician said, oh look, it looks like a Teddy Graham with its little nubs for arms and legs. So, and then here's the other 3 pictures. I mean, they all kind of like look the same. It's not like baby's super developed at 8 weeks, so it kind of just, like I said, looks like a little jelly bean. So I'm going to show you guys, before I go through like pregnancy symptoms and stuff, I'm going to show you guys some things that have like helped me while pregnant. So this little thing my cousin bought me, and I love it. And it's one of those like at-home fetal Dopplers. And it's the exact same thing. Like when you're pregnant, you go to checkups, you know, because you don't do ultrasounds all the time. So each checkup, they just use one of these to listen to baby's heartbeat and tell you, like, you know, how much the heartbeat is or heart rate is. So it's just one of those little fetal Dopplers. And yes, it works. In fact, we just used it last night and got to listen to baby's heartbeat for a little bit. And I recorded it, but I don't know if I'll be able to get it to play because I already posted it and my internet's weird. So all you need is some aloe gel. Like this is, you know, just get really cheap bottle of aloe gel. And you just put like a little dollop on your lower tummy. Well, when you're this early, at least you put it on your lower tummy. And then you just plug this up here and put this thing on the gel before turning it on, because it makes like a lot of screeching noise, very staticky noises. It's not like as clear as what the doctor uses, but it still works. And the thing about it is, though, do your research on any device that you're going to use while pregnant. Whenever looking up, which this, by the way, this is like the Sonoline Fetal Doppler, in case you're wondering like the brand. I don't know if the brand matters, but any device you use, make sure you research it, because when you research fetal Dopplers, it uses same, like pretty much similar technology as ultrasounds, and it's not good for you or baby to constantly be, I don't know, absorbing those waves. So the recommendation for using a fetal Doppler is do it for about 5 minutes once a week, once every 2 weeks. Something like that. Don't use it daily and for, you know, for like 30 minutes straight. It's just not healthy. So I love using my fetal Doppler. Now I was overweight pre-pregnancy, so I already have stretch marks, like I'm a big girl. But I have this Palmer's Cocoa Butter formula, which is a massage lotion for stretch marks. And it has like shea butter, argan oil, almond oil, collagen, and elastin, I guess. I really want to get bio oil. Now this stuff feels really good. It's like super thick and creamy. And like one pump I can rub all over my belly and it's good. But it smells really weird. I don't know how to explain it. Like this has vitamin E and stuff in it, but the smell of it smells like it's so thick. You can just tell by pulling this in and out of here, but I don't know. It's weird. It's like a medicinal smell maybe. I don't like the smell. I heard that bio oil smells a lot better. So yeah, I want to get some bio oil. This stuff is alright. It's just, I don't know, the smell is just kind of weird to me. Whenever I'm taking a bath, I've gotten like 1 bottle of this Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy stress relief stuff, and it's like, it's completely gone. There's just water in here from where, like, you know, you empty a bottle and your kids just fill it up with water and squirt it everywhere in the bathtub. This has like eucalyptus spearmint. It is eucalyptus, can't say that word, eucalyptus essential oil with the spearmint. And it's a body and shine shampoo. So this is like body wash and shampoo. And this stuff, I kept thinking, like, I remember I used to want to get it so bad. And I'm like, my problem is, though, does it really work, or is it just like all in your head that it's working? No, I think it really works. The smell of it, it's just relaxing, the smell. You just, like, it even tells you on the bottle, whenever you're, like, using it, like, let's say you're using it as shampoo, and you're lathering it up, take deep breaths of that aroma, just really breathe that in, and just it's aromatherapy. The smell alone will really help you to relax and relieve stress. This stuff made my hair feel so good when I was using it. It made my body very soft. So just the smell of it, the way that it worked, the feel of it, it was awesome and I love it. And this is only like a $10 bottle. And honestly, it didn't get used up too fast considering like my husband and I both used it. I'm pretty sure probably the kids grabbed a hold of it a couple of times. And it lasted quite a bit. The other thing is, while pregnant, like I still have, this is a scab and a dark spot from healing acne. I had a little bit of acne problems before pregnancy. Nothing serious. It was mostly like just teeny tiny pimples would show up once in a while. And then once in a blue moon I would get like a actual big pimple. Oh my gosh, but pregnancy, still my acne is not horrible. Like I'm not trying to say that I just have really bad acne and then offend somebody that deals with that on a serious note. Because my acne is not the most horrible thing in the world, but it's definitely not a good thing. So I went and got this Biore For Your Pores Charcoal Pore Minimizer from Walmart. And it's $7 and like change or something. And this is a whole nother bottle. Funny story, my son decided to pour the whole thing out. So I've only used this about maybe 3 or 4 times. And I actually see a difference. I don't know if I see, like, I sort of am not noticing my pores as much. But I do feel like it's working. Like, I feel like my acne is not popping up as regularly. Like I said, this is still healing. But I'm not getting as often breakouts as I was. And it just makes my face feel really clean. And we'll see about like the pores if it like really minimizes my pores a lot. Anyway, I really like this stuff. Go get it and try it. And it says only to use it like 2 or 3 times a week. So it's not like an everyday thing. I don't notice it drying my skin out either. Because you would think, I don't know, it feels like one of those things that would dry your skin out if you use it too much. But I don't feel like it's doing that at all. Okay, so that thing right there is a pregnancy pillow. I don't care how far along you are in your pregnancy. I don't even care if you are like 2 weeks, don't even know you're pregnant yet. Get a freaking pregnancy pillow. Especially if you're one of those people that, you know, and I'm not talking just women, like men can use it too. Don't be embarrassed. You use whatever makes you comfortable and whatever helps you sleep good at night. If you're especially one of those people that like love feeling like a pillow in between your thighs or knees and that's just like comfortable to you, get a freaking pregnancy pillow because that thing wraps completely around your body. Not so much where it's like suffocating and you feel like you're being constricted, but I just like, I can put it in between my legs and it makes me comfortable. I can lay my head on it and it's comfortable and it's just like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I just love my pregnancy pillow. I don't know how I was sleeping without it, honestly. Like, it's just so comfortable. So, because I decided to get pregnant in the summertime, like I know it's not completely summertime right now, but throughout my pregnancy, because my due date is in October, I'm going to be pregnant throughout summer, right? I'm pretty sure women that have been pregnant in the summertime before know that it's just not a comfortable thing. You just get very hot and sticky and sweaty and just uncomfortable in general being pregnant, let alone with the heat on top of it. So I have been investing in summer dresses. Like, oh my gosh, summer dresses are so comfortable while pregnant and they help keep you cool down. I have like 4 total now. I have one that is an all black maxi dress that has like some gray and white that actually I wore in my last video during the Wreck This Journal video. I know you didn't really like see it, but yeah, I wore it then. I have another one that's in the wash right now that is, you know, like a strapless one, and it's blue and gray striped, but like the color is darken as it goes, so it's almost like a, the pregnancy brain farts are real, y'all. The pregnancy brain farts are real. Hold on. Ombre. It's almost like an ombre effect as it travels down the dress. Oh my gosh. So other ones, look, I don't know if you guys have Shoppers World around you, but that's where my mom found these because I tried to go to Walmart to look for summer dresses. They were just, they're not my taste. I'll just say that. So my mom went to Shoppers World and got the blue and gray dress And then these two right here, and oh my gosh, I love this one. It's like so silky soft. It feels like a silk sheet. That's what it feels like to me. Just very comfortable. This one has straps on it. And it has this design on it where it kind of looks like a bandana. I mean, that's what we thought it looked like anyway. And it's so long that it actually like rests on top of my feet. So you could get away with wearing, like, I know heels aren't good for you to wear while pregnant, but if you was wearing like 2-inch heels or a little bit of a wedge in your sandals, this would be the dress to do it because it is a bit long. But I wore it with just like regular, like gladiator sandal type things, and I still walked just fine in them. But you do have to like hold your dress up at certain times when walking because you can step on it. It's kind of long. And then she got this one, and she got one for her too, so that we'll have matching dresses, except that mine is longer and hers is shorter. Let me see, I got this inside out, hold on. So it's like this sort of tie-dye look, and it's got like tassels that will wrap around you, and like I said, my mom got the same exact design. It's just that her dress is shorter while mine's longer. Like hers is probably knee high, mine's probably like past the knee. I don't know, just so soft and comfortable. That's all I can tell you. If you're pregnant during the summertime, get some sundresses. If you're not comfortable like in shorts and stuff, just get a long summer dress. It'll still help like the breeze, you know, kind of like work through and help you to cool down. And it's so comfortable. It's more comfortable than wearing pants. So I definitely recommend summer dresses while pregnant. Okay, one more thing I want to show you is this pregnancy app that I found. And I like look at it daily. I love this thing. And it's trust me, it's credible. Everything on here is credible because there's times where I'll read something on here and then I'll go to my checkup appointment and it's like the doctor will tell me the same thing that I already read on this app. So I just know that it's like a creditable app to use. And this one is called Ovia. Let me show you what it looks like. I hope you can see. Ovia pregnancy app. And it's free to download on Android. I don't know about Apple because I don't use Apple, but so here's kind of like what it looks like, and it shows you like what the hand will look like. Okay, like the white part, the white hand is how big the baby's hand will be once it's born, and the pink part is how big the baby's hand is this week. And then it also shows the foot as well, the little footsie. And then it has different, like, and you can pick whether or not that's like pink or blue, I think. You can pick these different themes. Like this says that, which like I said, I nicknamed the baby Teddy Graham. It says that Teddy Graham is now about the size of a Game Boy. So you can pick different themes though. So let me see. And you can share everything right from the app. Like fruits and vegetables. Let me see. You just click on fruits and vegetables. And then like you can pick the different colors here. Like they get pink, green, blue, and yellow. Then you click the check mark up here. Sorry, I'm trying to like do this while looking into the thing. And then now it says that the baby is about the size of a zucchini. And it's talking about more like the height, like the length of the baby. So they have like bakeries, like one time it was the size of an eclair. They have the fun and games, like the Game Boy. And then they have like weird and cute animals, like the four-toed hedgehog. So it's really fun to see the different things. So this app has so much information on it. Like when you first start it, it says that I'm like in the second trimester, I'm 19 weeks, 3 days, and then you move it over to the side and it has like the baby countdown. My due date is October 16th, and it says that I have 20 weeks, 4 days left to go. So it's so cool. You scroll down here and like it's already asking me like, did you take your prenatal vitamin today, to remind me. It's given me, gosh, this is so hard to show you guys while still trying to look at the app. It's given me like different healthy pregnancy recipes. Like this is stir-fried garlic Brussels sprouts, and it'll like tell you how to make it and things. This is talking about emotions during pregnancy, and it's just like different articles of information. And it even helps you like with, I hope you can see, it even helps you with like coupons and registries and things like that. So this one is like designing your own nursery in just 7 steps. There's videos, there's articles. There's this little one, like pick which onesie. Is it going to be a girl or boy? And then there's baby development articles right here. There's 2 of them. One says that Teddy Graham is sprouting tiny little hairs on the head. And then the other one says that the baby is developing the brown fat needed to help regulate body temperature. So it's cool getting like little tidbits like that. And as you can see as I'm going down, it's telling me how far along I was when this information popped up. So like this one is telling you like the best pregnancy sleeping positions. And then like childbirth classes. They'll give you exercise tips. This is more food. Getting ready for baby. And like you can choose, if you think that it's just like advertisement, you can choose to hide it. Or shop from there. There's so many different settings on this thing. You can go over to the calendar and you can make your doctor's appointments and all things like that. Like you can put how many, like it'll tell you how many weeks pregnant you'll be. You can put notes here. You can put your doctor's appointment and what time and when to remind you about it. Like milestones, you can, like I'll click on milestone. And it has like belly pic, ultrasound, telling family friends. Like it's like a journal all in one. This thing is just like the best for pregnancy, trust me. And they even have one for like after you give birth to help you like with children. Like dealing with newborn all the way up to like toddler and stuff like that. I'm not sure what all it does, but you can make little notes. You can track your weight and your activity and your sleep patterns, nutrition and symptoms and medications. It'll tell you, let me see. If you go down to this little thing that says health right there, I think that's it. Or maybe that's not it. Hold on, I will figure it out. By the way, like each article, it calls the baby, like one article it'll say it's a he, the next it'll say it's a she, and until you choose to like put in the gender, like if it's a girl and I set the setting for girl, then it'll always address the baby as she. Excuse me. So, okay, here it was. If you go down here to the more and click that, there is like there's food safety lookup, medication safety lookup, and symptoms lookup. So if you have any concerns, okay, and like nobody around you maybe knows the true answer of what you're going through, and you can't like just call the doctor just to ask them every 2 things that you feel like asking, go to this because this tells you like so much information. Like for example, let's see. Okay, like see how Adipex is in the red? So I'll click Adipex and it tells you that the FDA has established 5 categories for the pregnancy safety of a medication, ranging from most safe to least safe, which is like A, B, C, D, and X. This medication is category X because studies in animals or humans have demonstrated fetal abnormalities and or there is positive evidence of human fetal risk based on adverse reaction data from investigational or marketing experience. And the risks involved in use of the drug while pregnant clearly outweigh potential benefits. So you should consult your doctor before taking any medication during pregnancy, particularly those that are category C or below. And that was for like Adipex P. So like if you have any questions like should I take Tylenol, like this thing will tell you no. Is it okay to take Pepto while pregnant? You know, stuff like that. Simple things that pop up like on a daily basis. So again, that was Ovia Pregnancy app. It's free in the Play Store. If you're pregnant, pick it up. It's going to help you so much because like the pregnancy brain farts that I have been getting. So like this thing definitely helps keep track of stuff. It's amazing. So let me quickly address some of my symptoms and then I think I'm going to end the video because it's already been too long. So like first trimester, I never had morning sickness really. I didn't throw up. I don't think I ever threw up. I gagged a lot. Like some things made me gag. A lot of things made me feel nauseous. I was nauseous a lot. I still get nauseous a lot. but I didn't really deal with the throwing up. In fact, my pregnancy so far has been pretty easy compared to other stories that I've heard. I haven't been dealing with like a whole lot of seriousness, like sickness and just really uncomfortable. I'm 19 weeks, 3 days, but I still have yet to feel the baby kick. It might be because I was overweight pre-pregnancy. This is also like my first pregnancy. Like, I've been pregnant once before and miscarried really early. So this is like my first pregnancy that I've been past 6 weeks. So it might be also that. And let's see, second trimester, they told me to be careful of constipation. And I have not really had any constipation. I have had diarrhea instead. Diarrhea like every other day. Like, I swear to you. And it's not just like diarrhea, it's like painful, like makes your stomach cramp and hurt. And it sort of reminds me of stomach flu symptoms, just not as severe as stomach flu symptoms. Like, I'm not throwing up and stuff, but just the pain in the stomach whenever I go to get diarrhea, and even like afterwards you feel like that aftermath pain is what I call it, where it's just like, I don't know, you just feel like laying down, not moving. So yeah, I've been dealing with that, and the doctor told me to take Imodium AD, which I did, but I was working whenever I started taking it, and like I didn't want to have diarrhea while working, so I took Imodium AD for 3 days straight. Which was a big no-no, because then it made me constipated for like the next 2 days after that, right? So they told me to like check with my pharmacist about my prenatal vitamins, because sometimes prenatal vitamins will have laxatives and stool softeners in them to help women with constipation. Mine doesn't. Mine has iron in it, which would actually cause constipation. So I'm just like, I just gotta be a pregnancy symptom. That's the only thing to it, because my diet, it has nothing to do with my diet. I know that. Nobody else is sick. I know it's not viral because of how long it's lasted and how up and down it is. Like, every 2 days I'm good. Every 3 days after that I'm bad. So, yeah, just been dealing with that. I know this is really weird, but like, I've noticed that my nose runs a lot more while pregnant. And I've happened to blow it a lot more. Otherwise, like, I can't breathe. Like, I wake up and my nose is gross. But my nose is so stuffed with just junk that I can't even like breathe out of it in the mornings most of the time. So, which pregnancy can cause you to like develop more saliva and things like that. So that's probably it. Tiger, chill out. I've been dealing with very little ligament pain. Once in a while it pops up. Like, if I move a certain way, I'll feel it, which is just like a crampy feeling. Other than that, like, I haven't been dealing with too much like bad things while pregnant. This video is plenty long enough. Like I said, look out for a separate video where I will talk about all the infertility struggles that I went through, like 5 years worth of infertility struggles before finally getting pregnant. And yeah, we find out the gender next week, and I'm like super excited. I plan on doing a gender reveal party, so until that party happens, I'm not going to reveal the gender anytime soon. But I will show you guys ultrasound pictures as they come. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm pregnant. Bye, you guys.